Okay, welcome to another episode of List Off.
List off.
It's
List off.
Dave, Hater Dave here. We haven't done a list off in a long time, have we?
No.
Yeah, I know, we're lazy. Sorry. I'm sorry we're lazy. Actually, I'm
We
not really
just
sorry.
didn't have anything. To
You're
talk
busy.
about.
You're busy being
We've
pregnant
done.
and stuff.
We've done other things.
Yeah.
We've done other lists, or not lists, but we've done other.
Yeah, we
shows.
made you enough content.
It's not
Get
like
off my back.
nobody's on your back.
I know, I'm just teasing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to the proverbial invisible fans.
Oh, you're talking about the fans that might comment
yeah,
in the
you know,
comment
we have
section.
so many fans.
So we have like 2 actual subscribers.
No, there's 4 subscribers.
Yeah, but 2 of them are us.
No, there's more than that. Actually, he's got like 8 of them are you, Jack Wolf.
He's got 8 subscribers.
No, 8 of them are him.
What? Oh, yeah. We got that.
I guess that's an inside joke.
It's
I
an
don't get
inside
that.
joke. Don't worry
Yeah, I
about
don't get that.
Inside joke.
All right. So anyway, what's our list off today?
it. Today's list off is a pretty simple, straightforward-ish one. It's 10 musical artists that we like. So we each pick 10 musical artists that we really like, and we
that
tried to
includes
rank them
bands.
in some kind of orders. Yes, bands,
Just
singers, groups, just musicians.
Dead
you
or
could be a
alive.
fiddler, you know. Just,
Fiddler on the Roof.
you could play a pan flute. You could like play the underarm
banjo?
fart.
What about
Thingy.
spoons? Can you play
Spoons, yep, spoons.
I used to
that's
be a
in-
really good spoons player.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a secret you didn't know about me.
You once open mouth kissed a horse. That's something.
Something you didn't know. No, yeah, I used to play spoons. I
Sorry.
could have like played at the Grand Ole Opry, but I turned them down.
Yeah, I know.
So I didn't have time. And my busy spoon playing schedule.
Yep.
So
I can believe it.
I guess we'll start off with you, Dave, number 10.
All right, so I guess I'll start things off. I guess since nominated me to go first. Hater Dave going first.
Well, you're the host.
Oh wait, I forgot. We didn't mention who was in the room. Hater Dave, Adriana, Jack Wolf.
Jack Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Just a 3-person list off tonight.
Yeah, just 3 people.
Yeah,
So-
and our mascot, Wolf Jack.
Yeah, he's over there in the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Wolf
Because you
Jack's
can
over
see
there
him.
just
Look,
chilling.
look. Let me turn the cameras that we don't have on.
Oh, yeah, we
at
don't
him.
have any cameras on.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
not camera ready, fans.
Yeah. Go eat a dick.
So anyway, who's your number 10?
All right, let's start with my number 10. My number 10, and I had a long debate about this, and I'm not going to lie, this was a hastily put together list. But my number 10 is My Chemical Romance, because that's just what's stuck in my head right now.
So you're going back to your emo days, huh?
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that on this list.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my
You're not going
number...
to start cutting yourself, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm done with those days.
Those emo kids.
So yeah, My
Yeah.
Chemical Romance is number 10. I like their music. It's still it holds up. That's like one of the few bands from that time period that I can listen to, and their music still holds up pretty good. So that was a big criteria for me. If I liked your music back in the day, then and I can still listen to it and still get the same level of enjoyment out of it, then I can at least listen to it now, basically. So I gave them my number 10 spot. I love, I'm trying to think what the fucking album was. The Black Parade, that's a good album. I'm trying to remember what the one before that was. I think it's
Doesn't
like
matter.
3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge or something like
You
that.
you like a lot of their songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, great
okay,
band.
cool. My
Music still
Chemical
holds
Romance.
up. Unfortunately, they're not together anymore. But
Oh, they broke up?
yeah, they separated for a while.
Oh.
I think they're on hiatus. So,
Oh. When's the last time they made an album?
like 2013, 12, something like that.
Oh, wow. So it's been like over 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe earlier than that.
But all right, My Chemical Romance.
Yep.
So am I
You're
next?
up next, Adriana. Go.
Well, mine is somebody I recently, I guess in the past 5 or 6 years I started liking, Rick Ross.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I get it.
Like every song he makes, it makes me smile.
Maybach music.
Yeah, he does a hook, and it's always like, talking about drugs and how he's a drug dealer
And it's 9/11.
and yeah, and cars. It's either drugs, women, or cars. It's all his songs
He
are
says
about.
the N word a lot too.
I love it though.
Rick Ross.
Like I listen.
That's our boy.
He's got a song called "Hold Me Back,"
Oh
and
yeah.
for those of you that know Rick Ross, it's a lot of N words in that song. And I tend to listen to this song the day before test day. Anytime I have a test at school, I listen to that song because I'm like, you can't hold me back.
Yeah.
I love that song.
All right.
Great song. So Rick Ross is my number 10.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I like that other song that he had too, like with Skrillex, the Purple Lamborghini.
yeah, I
that
like the Purple Lamborghini,
That's
and
a
I
good one.
like the 9/11 song, and I like.
I like Aston
So
Martin music. That's
Sophisticated.
funny.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good songs.
Yeah. All right, I can get that. Rick Ross is pretty fun.
Yeah, I like Rick Ross.
I get it. All right, Jack Wolf.
Mr.
10.
Jack Wolf. My number 10 is going to be Bon Jovi.
What?
Now, I don't know if you guys knew about Bon Jovi. You know, back
yeah,
in the day.
yeah, we know.
I know Bon Jovi.
Bon
We know
Jovi.
about Bon Jovi.
Hey.
We know.
So why do you like Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi is the thing. I grew up on Bon Jovi.
What
listened to it.
songs
So,
Whoa,
Is he
whoa,
like-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
of course, the
Whoa.
number two, the two songs, the two favorite ones is Blaze of Glory and Wanted Dead or Alive. Now, of course, Wanted Dead or Alive, they got them on the YouTube channel, and it's been seen more than 106 million times since
So what
2009.
does that have to do
It's
with
a lot
anything?
of time. It's a lot for a video.
Yeah, but the
you know.
freaking Korean guy's got over 1 billion views.
Yeah, but you can't understand him.
Exactly. He's got
Yeah.
1 billion views.
Yeah, but there's 1 billion people in China.
Well, he's from Korea.
They can still understand him.
No, they don't speak the
a
same
different
language. They don't even speak the same language.
It's close enough.
Racist.
Racism is great.
That's not racist.
Racism is still alive in America.
Some of the same
We
words.
apologize to all the North
Alright.
Korean or South Koreans
Oh God. You just
and North
So
Koreans.
let me get this straight. North Korea language is different from South Korea, and they don't understand each other.
No,
they
you said
understand.
China. You said China.
Right, China.
He's from South Korea. They speak a totally different language from China
So
and
it's
South
so
Korea.
different that they don't have similarities in there.
No,
in the
not
No,
at
they
all.
don't.
It's like Spanish and English.
They don't even write their words aren't even written the same.
Mm.
Not even close to each other.
Either way it go. So that's mine.
How do we go from
Wait,
Bon
I'm
Jovi to
saying.
talking about Korea?
Now, I wanted to go back to
We
a
gotta get
point though for
Politics.
a second. I wanna go back to something.
politics.
All right.
You said you grew up on Bon Jovi. Like when were you listening to Bon Jovi?
Yeah,
Was
how
this-
old weren't you in your 20s when Bon Jovi was popular?
Yeah, I was in the military then.
So you didn't grow up; you were already grown.
Yeah, well, consider.
that what
Unless you're saying you were a child when you had a child, huh? Huh? Huh?
Either way it
That
go,
you weren't
Bon
ready
Jovi
to be
was
a
around.
parent, maybe?
So
Were
I
you-
grew up
were you
on
using
Bon
Bon
Jovi,
Jovi to
and a
cruise
bunch
for
of other,
chicks?
and the whole list I grew up on. Everybody here on this list I grew up on.
Were you
So
using
So
you
in other
don't
words,
like-
I listened to these since the time I could hear, all the way up until now. So
I don't really like.
so
Bon
everybody on my list,
I don't know. I've never seen you have a Bon Jovi album.
Jovi. I want to make.
I
a,
do. I've got a Bon Jovi CD somewhere, right over there somewhere.
I want to make a comment here. I'm white, and I don't even like Bon Jovi.
Everybody
Well, let
that's
him like what
everybody
he wants to
that's
like.
on my list,
Okay,
besides one,
You said it already. We're
Besides
gonna get
one.
to your list.
All right,
We're
now I'm
gonna
just
get
saying
to
though.
it.
that I've got CDs on.
Okay. Good.
All right,
Good.
so
okay.
go.
All right.
Next up.
I just don't get the Bon Jovi one. That's
It's a
a new
weird
one.
one. All right.
That's weird.
Speaking of weird ones, my number 9.
Oh God,
What?
you got a weird one.
A little bit weird. Not really that weird, but my number 9 is the Smashing Pumpkins.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Do you know who the Smashing Pumpkins are?
I don't care. It's weird. Okay. Smashing Pumpkins. I heard them before.
Yeah.
They smash a bunch of pumpkins or whatever.
That's
no, they
not-
on
don't.
Halloween.
No, they don't. No. Close enough though. Close
they're,
enough.
they're
We'll
a
give it.
strange band, but
We'll
yeah.
give it to you.
Yeah. So here comes the beer.
All right.
Got one.
Now we're getting started.
Now we're getting things rolling.
I should have picked up some more. This is gonna be a long night.
So Smashing Pumpkins are my number 9. I love their album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. That's like one of the top albums from the 90s.
Okay.
It's a great album. They have a lot of great singles. Bullet with Butterfly Wings, Tonight, Zero. Zero is great. I love that song. That's a great song. It's
Okay.
excellent.
I have no idea. What
These
any
are
of
all
those
songs from
are.
my youth. So that's why I said this one's gonna be kind of an oddball one because you guys.
Well,
aren't really
mine's
familiar with music.
oddball too, because none of my genres match.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're getting ready to get into that here in a couple minutes. Just as we get further up my list. So, But that's my number 9.
That's your number 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
My number 9 is very specific. Black Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Black Michael Jackson. Now that's weird.
I want to emphasize
Michael Jackson.
I want to emphasize Michael Jackson before he got vitiligo. How about that?
Okay.
Because his music changed when his skin color changed for some reason. And I like pretty much everything he did. Well, Jackson 5 stuff, couple songs like Heartbreak Hotel. No, he did. Yeah, he did Heartbreak Hotel with Jackson 5, I think.
Yeah.
That one's good. But, you know, not too much of the Jackson 5 stuff. But mostly when he branched out on his own till about Thriller.
Mm-hmm.
I like everything in that time frame that he did. And then he's really low because he used to be a lot higher on my list, but he's really low on the list now because it's just like over time. I don't know. He just lost his luster.
Yeah.
The way he died and then the whole child molesting thing. And it's like, you're making it hard for me to like you, Michael. I'm trying to like you.
You know he's gone.
He's like the Catholic Church.
So I said he's
It's
dead.
hard to like him.
Yeah, they just keep doing stuff. It's like, just stop molesting people and maybe we'll be on your side. Just stop touching little boys. Just stop it.
All right, moving on.
All right, number 9, Jack Wolf, go.
All right, my number 9 is the Jackson 5.
Okay, sticking with
Okay.
the Jacksons here.
The Jackson 5, yeah. Now, I grew up on those. They were in the 60s. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So,
Which
I like
one's
all
your-
their music.
What's your
from
favorite
ABC
of the
to-
Jackson
to
5?
Yeah, what's your favorite one?
The favorite person?
Yeah,
No.
the Jackson 5. Yeah, who's your favorite member of the Jackson 5?
It's Michael.
Oh, it should be
One line.
Tito, I think.
Yeah.
Should be Joe because he was the manager. There'd be no Jackson 5 without Joe.
That's my favorite one, Tito.
Tito Jackson.
I don't know anything.
What about Randy?
Randy.
No.
Jermaine.
Yeah, and Jermaine. Yeah.
Actually, Jermaine had a couple hits, didn't he?
Yeah, he did an album on his own. A couple albums on his
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
All right, so the Jackson 5. So you like, what'd you say? What's your favorite song? ABC?
ABC. I'll be there.
I think
Yeah.
out of the Jackson 5, my favorite one's Heartbreak Hotel. That's the
Yeah.
only one. But I think I don't like the Jackson 5 songs because they played them so much.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's oversaturated. You hear them everywhere.
that's a good point.
So it's like,
Especially if you go
eh.
down to Atlanta. You get down to Atlanta.
Well, I mean, it's everywhere. I wouldn't say just Atlanta. I've heard them. I didn't grow up in Atlanta. I grew up in California. I heard it every fucking where out there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just Atlanta.
Atlanta's one of those towns.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Number 8.
Atlanta's one of those towns. They play a song over and over and over every hour. But go ahead.
All right, my number 8 is probably another band that you probably haven't heard of, and I think you barely have heard of them. Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, didn't that guy molest a kid or
No,
something?
no, that's a
Holy
different
crap.
band. That's a different band altogether.
I'm sorry.
That's not-
Wow.
I'm
No, he
sorry.
died from a heart attack. Their lead singer did
Wow.
recently because he did so many drugs.
Was that the guy that like everybody was upset about dying, and then the other kid died? Like
No,
shortly after he
you're
committed
thinking
suicide
of Chris Cornell. The
God, it's too many
that's the
people
guy
dying.
from Audio Slave and
Oh, I liked him.
Soundgarden.
Yeah. I liked the
No.
Audio Slave.
No, the Stone Temple Pilots had Scott Weiland. Like I said, he died from probably.
When did he die?
Let me think. 20.
Oh, so it's been recently. Been recently.
Not too
Past
long
couple
ago.
years.
Yeah, it's not been that long.
Okay, so what do you like about them?
Like a lot of their songs, they had a lot of hits.
Now, would you say that like theirs is alternative rock?
Yeah,
or-
it's very much alternative rock from
Okay.
like the mid '90s to
Okay.
late '90s. They had a lot of good hits. Interstate Love Song. Wicked Garden. That's a good one. Vaseline. That's a good one. Yeah, just go look at their greatest hits album. It's a huge list of great songs.
Okay.
Down. That's a great song. I love that song. That's a song I can listen to. That
do you
gets you
have
pumped
their
up.
greatest hits?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
It's on my iPod right now. Or no, iPod. Yeah, it's on my iPod. In the
Yeah.
car.
Okay.
And then my favorite song of theirs is Creep. That's a really good one. So yeah, if you ever get a chance, check that one out. It's worth
Alright.
a listen. They're
I
a great
might
band.
listen to
One of the better bands from the 90s, and their music still holds up pretty good. It doesn't sound dated. That's what I like about them. They don't sound dated. And their music isn't really like overly poppy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not like every '90s song early 2000s alternative song
Yeah, exactly.
that they had in like every college movie.
Yeah, exactly. Their music actually holds up pretty good, so that's what I like about it. They have a lot of terrible luck though. Both of the so when Scott Weiland left the band, they hired Chester Bennington, who was the lead singer of Linkin Park. So both of their lead singers are dead.
Oh wow!
So they have had terrible luck the last few years.
So
as
don't
lead
become
singers.
a lead
Yeah,
singer.
don't
of
become the
that.
lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots, or else you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
All right, so go ahead, give me your number 8, Adriana.
So I was conflicted with this number 8, but I finally decided Rupert Holmes.
Oh God, damn it.
For those of you, are you okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, you got me.
I should have waited until you finished drinking
yeah,
to
I
say
know.
that one.
That's okay.
But yeah, Rupert Holmes. For those of you that don't know, he sings the Pina Colada song and the
Pina
Answering Machine song,
Colada. And he also sings Him.
and him. Oh yeah, him.
What's she gonna do about him?
Yeah. He's the guy from the 70s and 80s. And he just had a bunch of like his songs aren't that like great, but I love his songs because they're all stories.
Mm-hmm.
They all tell stories, and it's like a funny little twist or something weird in it, and they all make me laugh.
Yep.
I don't have his album, but I would like to
Oh, is that a hint?
have it like
Maybe
his
a hint
greatest hits
for
or
Christmas
something.
or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I think I got a good Christmas gift.
So I
for
got something to listen to.
got it. My wife hooked up for Christmas. We got you.
That's all you're gonna get me is a Rupert
Just
Holmes.
that's it.
That's
Nothing
it.
else.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'll get you
Surprised we haven't ended in divorce by now. That's all I get for Christmas. Just kidding. I love you. I'm stuck with you now. I mean,
yeah, I know.
anyway.
I got that anchor baby. I'm like one of those Mexicans.
Yeah. You got the anchor baby. You're like one of those like mail order husbands.
Oh yes, that's
like the
even better.
90-day fiance.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, well, let me knock her up so I can make sure I stay here in the country.
Mhm.
But anyway, the Rupert Holmes is my number 8. So that's a far cry from Rick Ross.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, Jack Wolf, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is going to be Prince.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Of
All
course,
right, I
it's
can
going to
dig
be
that.
Purple Rain.
That's your favorite song?
That's my favorite song.
I like When Doves Cry.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Did you like the movie Purple Rain?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's
yeah.
it about? I never seen it.
Chocolate Rain.
It's more like them. They're in like a contest. It's him and the time, and they play. Well, yes, it's not a physical contest, but it's
Isn't it a love story?
yeah. But they go to this. They play at this club, and they're taunting each other as they do their songs.
Okay.
And
So the whole movie is about them taunting each other. In
they're
a
taunting
nightclub.
each other, and they're also going for Apollonia. Is that who plays that role?
I think so. I don't know. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it. I've just heard so much about
right.
it.
They're going after this one woman. The leader of the time, whatever his name is. He's trying to date her, and at the same time, Prince is trying to date the same woman.
You talking about his backup band?
No. The Time was a band, and then Prince had his own band.
Oh, you mean Morris Day in the
Morris
time?
Day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they
so
were in
Morris
that movie.
Day was trying to date this girl, and Prince was trying to date her at the same time.
I didn't know
And
they
it
were in
was
the movie either.
yeah, and it showed a little bit of his background of his family. It showed his dad,
What, Prince?
yeah, Prince's dad was abusive
King.
to him.
He wasn't around.
Oh.
The movie showed his dad in there being abusive to him and yelling at him and everything else. And
Oh.
it showed him getting into his shell, and staying to himself. And then when he'd go out, he'd
Damn, I forgot one
go out on his motorcycle.
for my list.
That's rude.
I'm sorry.
He was talking.
My bad.
But yeah, so yeah, Prince, Purple Rain.
Prince, Purple Rain. So did you see Prince perform at that Super Bowl halftime show? That was pretty epic,
yeah,
man.
it was awesome.
I don't know. I think
you
I
missed
did.
that one.
I don't know which one was it.
That was like, what, 2009?
Yeah, I think so.
That was
Something like that.
no, it was-
2000.
Yeah, it was way long. It was like
6 or
2006.
7 or
Yeah,
8.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was really good though.
Because
Prince
it
was awesome.
actually started raining
Yeah.
Yeah,
as he was performing, and he did not have a drop of water on him when he was done.
yeah.
It was the Super Bowl with the Bears and the Colts. I'm trying to remember what year that was.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, I'll come back to
We
that.
won't waste time on you trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
But all right, number 7, Dave.
I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. My number 7 is a newer band. This is one I just kind of really started getting into recently. Bring Me the Horizon. They're like a metal kind of band.
Aren't they from like Yugoslavia?
They're from the UK.
Oh, okay, I got the U right.
Yeah, you got the U in it.
You're
But,
kind of close.
yeah, I've got a couple of their albums. I got their live album from a few years ago, and they're like really, really good live. Like they sound excellent live compared to like a lot of bands. And that's kind of what won me over was listening to the
I
live.
thought you said your list is all over the place.
It's a little
Seems pretty
bit. I'm
consistent.
getting there.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting up there. Just you gotta wait.
Okay.
But yeah,
Wait for the finale.
yeah, my favorite song of theirs. Let me see. Probably "Sleepwalking." That's a really good song. They got a lot of hits, a lot of big songs, and I think they're gonna be around for a while. So that's why I like them. Think they have a good sound. They kind of have a sound. They're like a heavier Linkin Park. That's how I would describe them.
Okay.
Both a little bit more edge to their music because it's got a little bit more ferocity to it. I would say it's like metalcore for the mainstream. That's how I would describe it.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Adriana, number 7, go.
My number 7 is Disclosure.
Ooh.
I really like them. They had a song called Latch that came out like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was really It was really good. I liked it, so I bought their album, and I've liked them ever since. I really do. I don't know what else to say. I just like everything they do.
Cool.
All
I
right.
dig it. All right, Jack Wolf, number 7.
My number 7
Yeah.
is going to be the OJs.
OJ.
Now, are you talking about the football player, OJ? Or?
The Juice?
Yeah, right.
You don't like the Juice?
The OJs, you know, the band.
There's a band called.
What's some
The
of their
group.
songs? I don't know any of their songs.
Yeah, I don't know any of their songs.
It was, you know, money, 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 you know, and all
For
the
the
rest
Love
of
of
them.
Money?
Yeah, there you go.
That's Donald Trump's song.
Yeah, he owns
Yeah,
that song.
Yeah, there you go. He owns that song. So they went after him for it, but he had it on so many commercials and everything.
That's
huh?
why they went after
It
him.
took
Yeah.
him years to go after him.
That's why they went after him.
Well, he had it for the show The Apprentice. Like,
Right.
So the NBC got the song for the show, and then he started using it for his campaign. They were like, whoa, 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 whoa. We didn't agree to that shit.
NBC paid
Oh,
Paid
okay. They
them
paid him for it
to
for the
use
show.
it, right?
Yeah.
And then when
Okay.
he started using it on his campaign trail, they were like, "Wait, no."
Oh,
So there you go.
so
Yeah.
simply because they ABC or whatever paid him, Donald Trump can't use it.
Well, yeah, he's got to pay them.
Right.
Yeah.
He got enough money. He could have paid him.
So what's your favorite OJ's song?
That's it. That one song.
For
That's
Love
the
of
one
Money. You don't
song?
like Backstabbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
Backstabbers.
I like that song.
Or what's the other one? Love Train.
Yeah.
Or what's the name of some
I don't
other
like the
OJ
Love
song?
Train
I don't
song.
like that
though.
song.
They've
It's overexposed.
They've overplayed that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, all
You
right.
used to be my girl. Isn't that their song?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not an OJ's expert.
No, me either.
Where we at?
Number 6.
My number 6 band is Rush.
The guy that sounds like a woman.
Yeah, they're a trio from Canada.
I will admit that drummer guy's pretty impressive.
Oh, Neil Peart?
Yeah,
badass.
that guy.
They're a great band. All 3 of them are amazing musicians.
I just don't like the dude's voice.
Oh, Geddy Lee, yeah.
It's just really, really high.
I like the a lot of their lyrics too are libertarian inspired lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're from Canada, right?
Yeah. So if you like Free Will has a lot of libertarian ideas in it.
Oh, yeah.
They got a lot of great songs too. Huge catalog of songs that are just amazing. You got Spirit of the Radio, you got Tom Sawyer, you got Subdivisions, you got tons of hits. Limelight. They're
Yeah.
a great band. They're amazing. I love their music. It's
Okay.
great.
Rush.
Number 6, Adriana, go.
My number 6 is Cascade.
Ooh.
For you electronic music fans out there, you know who Cascade is. He's got tons of albums.
Yeah.
And I like pretty much all of them, except for the Christmas one.
Oh yeah.
That was painful.
Yeah, that's not too good.
Yeah, I can't do that one. That's too much.
Yeah, I couldn't get into that.
But yeah, there's just so many songs of his that I like. I really can't name them.
And
all.
we've seen him live in his live show.
Seen him live. Live show was awesome.
Yep.
That was well worth the wait of listening to everybody ahead of him. But there were some pretty good performers that night too.
Yeah. We saw Avicii that night.
Saw
That was pretty-
Avicii. We
before
saw.
he died.
Yeah, we saw. What's his name?
Oh shit. Damn it, I can't think of his name. Roscoe.
Rusco. Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, his show was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It was a bunch of people there that day.
There was a lot of people there. It was really good though.
Yeah.
Good music festival that they had. This is the ID festival that they
Yeah.
had in Washington or Manassas,
Yeah.
Virginia. It was nice.
Yep, it was a good time.
Good time. So Cascade, my number 6. I can still listen to his music today.
Still
I
faithful.
started listening to him like later in his career in the span of things. Started listening to him in 2007.
10-ish, 11.
No, it was when around the time I met you.
Oh, okay.
2007, 2008, around that time. No, it was before that. 2006. That's when I started listening to him.
Gotcha.
'Cause that's when you got his album. And you started listening to another band at that same time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I like him. So I've been listening to him for a little while. So that's my number 6. How about you, Mr. Wolf?
Jack Wolf, go.
Well, I'm always old school, so
Yeah, you said that. All yours are when you grew up. And we know you're an old guy. So what you got?
all right. My number 6 is going to be Marvin Gaye.
All right.
Remember that guy?
You could say to
Yeah,
him,
his dad killed him.
"What are you, gay?"
Ah. But either way it go,
That the
All
guy
set
that his
aside,
dad killed him over a bowl of
all,
grits.
all said
That what
and
it's
done.
over?
My favorite album is Trouble Man,
Okay.
and my favorite song that he sang was "Let's Get It On." So
Oh wait, I got a
That-
question. Don't finish your point. Sorry.
yeah.
No, okay, don't
Uh,
ask that question. You already knew what I was gonna ask.
No,
You
yeah.
don't want to make anybody uncomfortable in the room.
Right.
But
You
I
know,
was gonna
we know
say,
the
I was
history
gonna
of
say,
Marvin Gaye.
millions of babies conceived to that song.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
But yeah, we don't want to make.
including this one.
Not ours. She's
Trouble
talking about
Man.
herself.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure.
but either way it go.
Sure,
Marvin
probably
Gaye.
would have got more brothers and sisters if you guys liked that song a little bit more.
Let's get it on. Yeah, but that's it. That's my number 6.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Top 5 now. All right. So, my number 5, I'm gonna go back into the category I was in earlier.
Back into the left.
Not back into the left. We're going back into the category I was in a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna go with another emo band, Thursday.
Okay.
I love a lot of their music. I love their album War All the Time. That's a great album. You can listen to that one like start to finish, straight through.
Yeah.
It's excellent. They have another couple good albums right after that, and a couple albums before that that are really good too. Lots of good singles. Signals Over the Air is a good one. Trying to think, they have a bunch of stuff. They're great.
Okay.
They're one of the few bands from that time period I can still listen to. and not-
What time period are they from?
like the early 2000s, like
Oh, okay.
2000.
The alternative. Oh no,
Two,
you said they're
2003.
emo.
Yeah, they're around that time of that.
Oh yeah.
That came out.
Yeah, all of them came out around the same time. Are emo bands still around? Like new ones still
Not
popping
really.
up?
I don't think there's any new
The
ones. really.
genre's kind of
Yeah,
died
it's
around.
dead. It's deader than dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I like
now
those
there's
emo
bands
kids.
that are labeled that, but I don't.
I
really
like the emo
consider them
kids.
good.
It's unfortunate. I like the kids that were mopey and sad all the time and
Sad.
yo, you're sad. Are you angry 'cause your mommy doesn't like you? Sorry, emo kids. I was kind of emo.
Yeah.
I liked your clothes. I'd wear black all the time.
Hmm.
Hated your music though.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I like the goth kids better.
Yeah.
I like their music better.
You like Cradle of Filth?
I love
Is
Cradle
that
of
on
Filth.
your? Is that's on the baby's
That's on my
list?
list.
That's on the baby's
That's
list.
on my baby's list. Cradle of Filth. Got her through some hard times.
You got me through some hard times in the room. She also likes Guar.
Yeah, Guar, yeah. That's on her list too. She likes that hardcore stuff, I noticed.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so number 5. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 is Mode Rat, which I'm sure most people probably never heard of.
Nope.
But they're like an electronic kind of band.
Indie rockish.
Indie rock, kind of.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, they have a different sound to them. That's what I like about them. But they're from like the Czech Republic or something.
Oh, okay.
And I really like them. I actually looked up on them by accident because I was looking for another album on Amazon, and I saw their album cover of a woman punching herself in the face. And I said, "Oh, who are these people?" And I just started sampling their music, and I was like, "Oh, wow!" And I watched their music video, Rusty Nails, and I fell in love. I was like, "Wow, I like these guys. They have a different sound, and they're mellow and chill. They're not like, the type of bands that have the electronic bands that have the big drop.
Yeah.
Like, they're not that type. They're kind of, easily flow into the song, and it just builds on itself. So yeah, I like them. I've got all of their albums. Unfortunately, they only have 3, and they never perform in the United States. So
Yeah. So you'll never see them live.
unless I go to, the Czech Republic,
Yeah.
I'll probably never see them live. I mean, they have been to New Jersey once, but that was like years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Mode Rat's my number 5.
All right. Jack Wolf.
All right. My number 5, we're at 5,
Yes.
is going to be Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh yeah,
I like
them.
all their songs.
Boogie Wonderland.
They have a lot of good songs, a lot of party songs. That's good to play at a black barbecue.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and
Yep,
Fire.
just put in their
Black
best.
barbecue.
It is. It's just put in their greatest hits and you just let it run.
I mean, any barbecue, right?
No, white people can't get down with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Sorry, no offense, guys.
Some white people can. It just depends on the white
Yeah. Let's just say most people around where we're at can't get down with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
people. Fair enough.
All right.
That's probably
A
true.
little too funky for some of them.
I dig it. I get it.
All right.
Number 4.
Okay, my number 4, I'm going to guess is probably on your list, but I'm not sure. My number 4 is Basement Jacks. They have tons of hits.
They do.
I've been listening to them since probably about like 2003, 4, 5, something
And
like that.
and the funny thing is they have a ton of hits that many people don't even know that's their song.
Yep, they're one of those bands that you don't know that a lot
You
of
hear their
songs.
song in commercials and stuff all the time and never know that it's theirs.
And I like a lot of their deep cuts too, like some of the songs that aren't necessarily hits, but I like some of the songs. And I love their video for Never Say Never. That's
Yeah, I do
great.
too. But we'll get into that later on because they
Okay.
are on my list.
Okay, yeah, that's it. And then let me think what else I like about. They're just got a lot of good songs. Let me just think of what my favorite one is. I don't know. That's a hard choice. That's like picking your favorite child.
But we all know everybody has a favorite child.
Yeah, I know, but it would be hard for me to choose a favorite Basement Jaxx because I love a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
I think I might have to do a list off about their songs later.
Just
on.
them, yeah.
Just their songs. We
Yeah,
might do that
can
later.
Do that. Yeah. Me and
And
you
then
can do
we'll
that.
figure that out. What my favorite Basement Jaxx song is at that time. I can't really do that.
Yeah,
right
because
now.
my opinion changes over the years.
Yeah.
Because some songs, they'll come up with a new album, and I'll be like, oh, I really like that.
I don't. I'll figure out what my favorite album is when you do yours. How about that?
Okay.
So go ahead. Give me your next one.
My number 4 is Ella Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not surprised by that.
yeah, I love her. She has a very beautiful, soulful voice. And I'm sad that most modern day singers don't have that sound anymore. It's hard to find somebody with that sound. There is one that has a soulful voice, and it's Adele.
Mm-hmm.
And but most of the singers now have these really high pitched, whiny. I don't know. It just disgusts me. So that's why I tend to like more male singers anyway. But Ella Fitzgerald is definitely high on there. We played her songs at our wedding,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
and she's just classic. I can always listen to her music, and it'll calm me down. I study with it. She's just so cool. I wish she's one of the people that if I go back in time and watch perform live, that she would be the one. I'd go back and watch her live.
Gotcha.
That's my take. That's my number 4. Who's yours, Mr. Wolf?
Our number 4 is going to be Michael Jackson.
Okay. So you like the
Wait,
Jackson
white
5?
Michael Jackson or black Michael Jackson or both?
Michael Jackson, who made the Thriller album. That's what.
That's the black one.
I'm just saying, do you cut it off at a certain point,
Or do you like all of his
the-
like his collection as a whole?
I like his collection as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But his favorite album is I like his
So
Thriller.
you like Rock My World and
Mm-hmm.
What's your
Black
favorite?
and White?
I got a question for you. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song for each of you? For each of us. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Oh gosh. I can't say Thriller because I've heard it too much.
Bad for me.
Bad? That's your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think mine's
Uh,
Billie Jean.
I was gonna say that one, but they've overplayed that one too.
Yeah, they play it a lot, but I still enjoy it.
I gotta think on that one. That's a tough one. I can't give you an answer right now on that because there's a lot that I like.
Okay, what's your least favorite popular Michael Jackson song?
Black and White.
Okay, I'll agree with that. That's
Hate that song.
Oh wait, I don't like that Remember the Time song.
That song doesn't
Oh,
bother
yeah,
me
yeah.
as much. I hate Black and White, and then I hate the Earth song.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know what? That's my least favorite.
Yeah, I
song.
hate that song.
Fuck
The
that song.
Earth song.
Yeah,
That's the one
he's
where
just whining about everybody killing animals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
while he's busy diddling kids.
Hey,
Ah,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
let's keep it positive.
Well, I mean,
I
that's the
did.
truth. Can't run from the truth. Anyway,
What number are?
number 3.
Oh yeah, I'm on number 3. So my number 3 is a band that you probably heard of. I know you haven't heard of. It's a band again from the early 2000s. The Used. I love a
You're
lot.
doing a lot of rock.
Yeah, I know.
There's not much variation in this list like you said it would be.
I'm getting there, getting back to some variation. But yeah, there's not tons of variation. Not like you
No.
guys. Not like yours.
That's what I said. That's what I thought yours was gonna be
No,
like
it's
that,
not,
like
not as
all
much
over
as
the
yours.
place.
No, it's not as much as yours.
Okay.
Yeah, The Used, they're a great band. They're from Utah. They have a lot of great songs. I own at least 3 or 4 of their albums. Music still holds up to this day. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about
Is
them.
that
other
again alternative rock?
than- Huh?
Is that alternative rock?
They're kind of like, more like an emo band.
Oh, okay.
Again,
Okay.
going back to that well. So,
Get me worried now, babe.
yeah, I know. All right.
I'm just kidding.
But no, I love their music. It still holds up very good today. It doesn't have that traditional like emo-y sound. They just got lumped into that category. They're more of an alternative rock band than anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they got a lot of hits too. The Bird and the Worm, that's a big one. Take It Away, that's another big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs of theirs. Take It Away, that's a really good one.
Okay.
So, that's one of my favorites. The Used.
Cool.
All right, good.
So my number 3 is Insane Clown Posse. No, I'm just kidding.
Sweet.
I'm just kidding.
Get the
though.
Fago out.
No, not the Insane Clown Posse. I'm not a juggalo. My number 3 is Daft Punk.
Oh shit, I forgot to put them on my list.
Yeah. But see, I didn't like them until they did Random Access Memory.
Yeah.
That's the one I liked. Was it Random Access
Yeah,
Memory?
Random Access Memories. That's the last one they did with Pharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's the one I
Nile
liked.
Rodgers.
It had like a real like a disco sound to it. And it was a lot different than what they normally make. But I can still listen to that album today, and that's one of the few albums that I can listen to pretty much every song on there and like every song on there.
Yeah, my favorite album of theirs is Discovery.
Yeah.
It's like one of those albums I listen to front to back like 80 fucking times.
But see, I didn't like their earlier stuff, for me anyway, because it's like house.
Yeah.
And I'm not into the repetitiveness of house music. But that's why I didn't get into them until later. But I do really like them, and Get Lucky is definitely my favorite song of theirs.
Yeah.
It was a big hit a few years ago, and now it's like Daft Punk who
Yeah.
it kind of disappeared back into oblivion like they usually do.
Yeah, they'll come back for a year or two, and they're like big, and then poof.
And then
As
they're
quick
just
as
gone.
they're there, they're gone.
Yeah, they're just gone. So I'm patiently waiting for their comeback.
Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while because they usually take a long time between albums.
Yeah,
too.
it's like 5 or 10 years.
Yeah, because I think they'd done the last time they'd done an album when Random Access Memories came out was like 2005,
Yeah.
and that was like Random Access Memories came out what 2012,
2013, something around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So I'm waiting. Hint, hint.
yep.
I will buy that album.
Yeah, I forgot about Daft Punk. I was gonna mention them as an honorable mention because I forgot to put them on my list because I'm
Oh.
forgetful.
That's
They would have easily been on my list for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I didn't think
It's
about
we kind of hastily made this. That's why I said
it. Yeah.
this list I have to probably marinate on for
Yeah,
a few days.
yeah,
But we
yeah.
just wanted to do something for the night. But okay, Mr. Wolf, who's your number 3?
My number 3 is going to be Stevie Wonder
Okay.
album "Songs in the Key of Life."
All right.
All of
A
them.
lot of hits on that album.
Yeah, that was the album when it came out. It was double. It was back then it was vinyl, so it was 2 album sets you had to buy.
Yeah, it's still 2 album sets. It comes on 2 CDs.
Yeah,
What's
comes with
vinyl?
2 CD
Yeah, what is
vinyl.
vinyl?
Yeah.
What's an 8-track?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I keep hearing this thing about 8-track.
Yeah.
And then I hear
8-tracks
then I
was
hear-
the thing back in the day.
then I hear people talk about VHS.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing though? I know I'm completely off topic, but my daughter's never gonna know what a VHS is.
Yes, she will.
Yes, she
I've
will.
got some.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out and find an 8-track tape player somewhere on eBay
eBay
or
or
somewhere.
Goodwill.
Yeah. These had these 8-track tape players, and they had a big handle on the top,
Yeah.
and it had 4 tracks, right? So you'd actually hit the top of the handle, and it would change the track. You'd push it in,
Mhm.
and it would change to the next track. It was interesting. And
So, oh, go ahead.
then cassettes came along, so
And then cassettes are where?
they're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Cassettes are. Good luck finding even a cassette player, let alone a cassette.
Good point.
But records are coming back. Vinyl's coming back. All these millennial kids think retro stuff is fun. It's like, yeah, how about we go way retro and put that cell phone down, huh? How about that?
Nah.
Yeah. I guess
Impress
2004 to 2005 was the big changeover when it came to cassettes to CDs.
No.
No, it was
earlier than
way
that.
before that.
Well, here's
It
what
was like
it
the
is.
mid '90s.
Yeah, it was like
In
95.
my Denali, the 2004 had the CD.
That's because
Changer
old
and
people were
everything
still
else.
buying Denali's.
Hold it. Listen. And it had a cassette player in it. Well, 2005, they took the cassette player out.
But that doesn't
you're-
mean that's when cassettes were still
That's
popular.
means that's when
I
they
didn't say they were
finally
popular. I
died.
said that's when the changeover in automobiles
No,
came.
it came before that in a lot of automobiles.
Yeah.
Just the Denali was late because there's a lot of old people still buying Denali's.
No.
That's when cassettes were dead, like for good.
Yeah.
Right.
That's when they put the
But-
last bit of dirt on them.
The cassette
The last little
player,
shoveling of dirt.
along with the CD player, was built into that vehicle, and
Yeah, it was built into the
thousands
vehicle.
of others. When
But that- but
2005 came along,
I'm not
they
going to
took the
argue with
cassette
you. I'm
out.
not going to argue with you, but I can guarantee sales for cassettes had plummeted in 1999. I can guarantee you that.
They
Like,
were
yeah.
They were
plummeted
let-
before then. Yeah.
But I mean, they really were like only 1% of music
Yeah.
was bought on a cassette in 1999. So you mean to tell
So
me
I'm not saying about the cassettes and the CD. I'm saying
you're saying
with
in the
General
vehicles
Motors,
right? And I'm saying
the
because there's
big
a bunch of
changeover came when they took the
And I'm
cassette
not
out,
dis-
and the last year that they put them
I'm
in
not
there was
disagreeing with you on that,
2004.
and I'm saying they were late. I'm
It
saying
doesn't
there were
matter
a
whether
lot
they're
of
late or not.
there were
I'm
a
just
lot
saying
of
that's what
other
it was.
cars. There were a lot of other cars that had already made that transition, and Denali and GMC were fucking late on the ball.
That
period.
Either way it goes, there was there was
They
a
were
CD
late on
and
the
a
ball.
cassette. So,
They were late.
next up.
They were late on the
I can't
ball.
believe We're talking about.
What were we even talking
Go ahead.
about?
What's next?
My number 2. My number 2 is on Adriana's list earlier. My number 2 is Cascade.
All right.
Like I said, we saw him in DC years ago. Let's see, what's my favorite song?
Can you pick just one?
Yeah, it's tough.
That's tough.
That's another one I'm going to do a list off on.
He's
Cascade
got a
songs.
ton of content. He's been around a long time.
Yep, lots of stuff. Lots and lots and lots.
Although the last few albums he's come out with, I haven't really been too high on.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the last album as much. Well, I take that back. I liked this last album better than I liked the one before that.
The previous one.
They had a couple of good songs off there. Never Sleep Alone's a good one. Off that last one.
Yeah.
A little more. That's a good one. Hawaii.
Yeah.
I think my favorite album of his is probably Strobe Light Seduction. That's like the one that has Angel on My Shoulder
and all them.
Yeah.
Not
probably-
Romeo. I'm thinking Basement Jacks.
Yeah.
I got Basement Jacks on my mind. Fire in Your New Shoes.
Oh, that's
Fire
on
in Your
on
Shoes.
Dynasty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he's got a lot of good
He's
stuff.
got a lot of songs.
A lot of hits. Big songs.
Yeah.
So and like I said, his music still holds up. It's always good to listen to. Puts you in a good mood. So he's my number 2. He's probably my favorite. One of my favorite artists right now running.
Okay.
He's one of those people that if he puts out an album, except for that Christmas album, if he puts out another album, I will probably buy it the week it comes out.
Yeah, you do.
So
You'll buy it as soon as it comes out.
Yep.
Even his old stuff when he was in Ocean Lab. Is that him?
no, he's in Late Night Alumni.
Late Night Alumni.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
My number 2.
Your number 2.
My number 2 is on your list earlier. Basement Jacks.
Okay.
Nothing more I can say about them. They're just. You need a cough drop or something?
I don't know. Sorry.
They're just really good. They've been around a long time. I like them. I really can't say anything. I would like to see them live. I would really enjoy that.
What's your favorite Basement Jacks album?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
No. I know. Literally, I couldn't tell you because I don't know their albums. I just know their songs.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I literally couldn't tell you what my favorite album was. I didn't own any of them. I got all the songs from you.
Oh, yeah, that's
and you
true.
never gave me the album. You just give me
Oh,
songs.
my bad.
So I don't know what song belongs to what album, to be honest with you, but I like Never Say Never.
Yeah,
And I
that's
like
you.
Unicorn, like off of their Juno album.
Yeah.
I like their music videos too. They're always really entertaining.
What's your favorite music video? How about that?
The one that's the most weird is Back to the Wild.
I knew you were going to talk about that.
That's a weird one, but my favorite one's probably Never Say Never because it's really funny.
Yeah. I like that one. Oh My Gosh is pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
That's the one where they're in the old folks home, right?
Yeah. Hush Boy is pretty funny too.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny. Take Me Back to Your House is a little bit strange, too.
Yeah, where they're in the bar in like Russia or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Sexy Feline Machine.
That's a good song.
They
Their
have a lot
most
of good.
popular music video is Where's Your Head At?
Yeah, and
that's
that's my least favorite song.
Yeah.
I don't like that song.
Yeah, it's a little bit overplayed, but,
Yeah.
you know.
But it's a funny video with all the monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all yelling.
But yeah, they're great.
But all right, who's your number 2, Mr. Wolf?
Janet Jackson.
Oh, shit.
Wow,
I knew
she's-
she was going to be on your list.
She's
but-
only number 2?
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask who number 1 is.
2.
Because we know
So
you
what
love you some Janet Jackson.
now do you like Janet Jackson's music or
I like Janet Jackson music. That's what I like.
what do you like? What song is your favorite of hers?
It's all of them.
But just name one. Just
Yeah.
name
all
one.
of them. I like all
Just
of them.
name one.
I like all of her songs.
You
There
can't
is no
name
favorite
you can't
one.
name one song. I'm not even asking a favorite. Just
No.
name one of her
No.
songs.
I like all of her songs.
I got one.
the
Wait,
last
no.
one.
Just not asking for a favorite, not asking for a least favorite. Just name me one of her songs. Just
All
one.
of them.
Just one.
Every
Just
last
name
one
you
of her
can't-
songs.
You can't name one of her
All
songs.
of her songs.
You can't name
I
one.
love
You can't name
all
one.
of her songs.
Just one. You
all
can't name.
of her songs.
He can't name one song.
I think I can name
No.
5.
I can name a lot, but he
Well,
can't.
yeah, you like
I
Janet
like
Jackson a
Janet
lot,
Jackson, but I don't like her
Janet
enough
Jackson,
to
okay.
put her on my list. And he got her as number 2. He can't even name one song.
I'm going to try to
I like
name 5.
all of
Can I
her
try
songs.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
it? All right. Rhythm Nation.
Yep.
It's All For You.
All
Uh-huh.
for you.
Yeah, I know that one.
Don't pretend like you knew it, because you couldn't even name one damn
Uh,
song. He's getting ready to
I
name
know
5.
all of the songs.
So okay, name another one. Shh. Name one more.
All of them.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. All right, go to your third one.
Oh shit. Wait, was that song with Busta Rhymes? Was that hers or was
That's
that his?
Busta's,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
But that one's Wet Dreams.
I like that song. Scream, that's hers, right?
That's hers and Michael's.
Yeah.
It's a,
That counts.
yeah. Okay, that counts. 3.
We Go Deep, that's hers, right? The
Uh-huh.
Go Deep song. I don't know what
Yeah.
it's called. I think that's what it's called. I
Yeah.
don't know if I know
Yeah.
the song. Shit. All right, Steve.
You got 4. Just need one more.
Nasty Boys. Is that what that's song?
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
hers.
Nasty
hmm
Yep.
There you go.
I got 5.
You got 5, and you got them from different decades. I'm impressed.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I could probably name one more, but I don't want to try it.
Yeah.
I'm a bomb. That's why I'm a wealth of useless knowledge.
An artist that you're not even a fan of, and you can name 5 of her songs.
I don't know. I like some of those songs. I don't like all of them, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I can see why Janet Jackson would be on here.
I like If. Her song
know.
If I was your girl and the things I do to you, I make you call out my name.
Gotcha. I don't know that one.
If you guys, I mean, I know you probably haven't seen it, but you maybe. Janet is known to pull a fan on her stage
Yeah, you showed me
and
this.
do some freaky stuff to him. And have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He's gonna buy Janet Jackson concert.
Oh, you talking about
tickets
the one that
ASAP.
She
puts
does
you
it
in
at
a
every.
chair?
She does it at every concert.
Okay.
At every concert, she does something new. And the most recent one she did was like a couple years ago. She was in Brazil or something like that, and she had this guy like tied up to like metal bars.
Yeah.
Had his arms and legs tied up, and she had him like flipped around, and she's grabbing on his balls and everything. Well, finally he gets down on the ground. They lay him down on the ground, and then she literally puts her crotch in his face and starts bouncing on his face.
No way.
And I was like, oh,
And he's tied
God.
down?
He's tied down. I'm like, what? This chick is a freak. But she does it at every concert.
Shorty's a freak.
Yeah, Shorty is a freak.
Did they just pick him out of the audience or they have
I think they maybe have them vetted before they go up there.
They're like, don't get a boner.
Yeah, like don't touch her, don't do anything. But the way they portray it during the concert is like he's a random fan that she pulls out of the crowd. But I think they kind of have an idea who the guy is before he goes up there on stage with her. But yeah, it's interesting. So if you ever Google that, I don't know, Janet Jackson grinding on men at her concerts. I don't know. But she does it. She does it at there's hundreds of videos of her doing this.
I liked her Super Bowl performance too.
Yeah, the nip slip.
Gets her extra points.
Yeah.
That was a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So okay, now we're to number 1.
All right, let me do some honorable mentions first.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have any honorable.
I got an
mentions.
honorable mentions, a couple of them, because besides Daft Punk, I already mentioned them. Rick James. I like
Okay.
Rick James.
All right.
My favorite song is Mary Jane.
Really?
Yeah, I love that song.
Do you smoke weed?
No, but I love the song. It's just fucking great.
Oh, okay.
Because you can feel his love for the
You can
Mary
feel
Jane.
how much he loves Mary Jane.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was a kid, I thought it was a woman.
He really loves weed.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that. And I can hear the soul and the love
I'm
for Mary
surprised he
Jane.
didn't make a song about heroin as much as he loved that too.
And cocaine. Let me do another honorable mention to.
I guess I have 2 honorable mentions.
Taking Back Sunday, I like them. I've seen them live. They were really good. There's one more I had too.
I thought Taking Back Sunday was going to make your list.
I almost put them on the list, but
yeah.
honestly, their music doesn't really hold up all that well.
Oh, okay.
Like their first album, Tell All Your Friends, is pretty good, but the later stuff doesn't really. Or not the later stuff. The stuff in between doesn't really hold up as good. Like Louder Now is not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any other album.
Yeah. So they're an honorable mention, and I had one more, and I'm trying to remember what it was because we were just talking about Rick James, and I thought about it, and I don't remember what it was now. Oh, Tom Petty. That's the other one.
Oh, okay.
I like Tom Petty.
That's kind of out of the blue.
I like a lot of his music. So that's it. That's my honorable mentions.
All right. Well, I have 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
Chromeo.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I like them. They have that 80s sound. And Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
Those are my 2 honorable mentions. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions is Duke Ellington, Desi Gillespie, and Al Green.
Duke Ellington. What does he sing?
You don't know Duke Ellington?
No, I don't.
He
What song does he sing?
He was like a band orchestra. He was over an orchestra. You don't remember
I
Duke
thought he was a
Ellington?
jazz pianist.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I seriously don't know who he is.
Pretty sure he's a jazz
Yeah,
pianist.
yeah,
I know who Duke Ellington is.
He's a jazz player.
yeah.
Does he, what instrument does he play?
Piano, that's what he played. That's what he played, yeah.
You don't even freaking know your own guy.
Why do you like to embarrass him?
Duke Ellington.
I'm just
Desi Gillespie.
I'm wanting him to put thought into his list. He's just picking random people. I knew this is what he was gonna do. He's gonna pick random.
Oh wait, I got one
Everybody here, I got albums on.
more. I got one
Keep
more.
going.
I got one more. Another honorable mention: Slipknot.
Well,
love Slipknot.
I got another honorable mention.
Uh-huh.
Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Okay.
I like them.
Yep.
You know who they
All right.
are?
No. All right,
You
so who are we on number
You
one
have
yet?
their album.
Are we
Alright.
we on
We're
number
on
one?
number 1. Yes.
Oh, and
Alright.
one other honorable mention is going to be B.B. King.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Dave. Number 1.
All right. My number one is. This should be no surprise to you. I'm sure you already probably know who it is. Don't you?
Just tell me.
Saves the Day.
Okay.
They're the best band ever. Period. In the history of the world. Period. I own every one of their albums. Almost every song they've ever made.
And what is it?
Their band. It's a.
It's
they're-
alternative rock band.
Yeah, Saves the Day. They've been around since like the late 90s. They're getting ready to put out another album this year. I think this is like their 9th studio album this year. A lot of great songs. They did a like a 3-part conceptual album starting in 2003. So it was based off of their some issues that I guess he was having in his personal life and the band losing their major record label deal. And the first album, Sound the Alarm, is the angriest album I've ever heard, and I absolutely love it. It's like my favorite album I own. I can listen to it start to finish. It's fucking great.
Angry album.
Yeah, it's fucking wonderful.
Was that the one where his girlfriend broke up with him or something?
I don't know what happened, but it's great.
He's not happy.
Yep.
Now, did you see them in concert?
Yeah, I've seen them
Okay.
in concert.
Now, you met them, didn't you?
No, I actually met Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, okay.
No.
I get those two confused.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to go see Saves the Day again. They're great. Unfortunately, most of the original lineup is gone because it's just Chris. That's the only one that's left. He's the lead singer.
Yeah.
And so he's the only one that's left. But they definitely have a great sound. They still sound great.
Even with
today.
all the musician changes?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what
oh
it's
yeah, yeah. Like the album they did, the first album they did right after their musician changes was fantastic. That was Daybreak, and that's probably one of my favorite songs. It's like a 10-minute song, so it's broken down in like 4 different parts or 5 different parts, but it's Saves the Day at their best,
okay.
and like they're just freaking awesome. Stay What You Are, that's another great album. That's like the one that most people know them for. That's the song this album that has At Your Funeral on it and Freakish. So like they're very much they're not a very popular band, I'll say that, but they're underappreciated and they have a pretty wide-ranging sound. They can go from really heavy and dark lyrically to very poppy and upbeat, just like from album to album. It's on the song, so that's what I like them. They can do punk rock, they can do pop music. They're all over the place, and that's what makes them great. Because you never get tired of listening to them because they're always changing their sound a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Are we to me now?
Yep.
Okay, my number 1 is Above and Beyond.
What?
Yeah. I really like them. I didn't like their last album. It sucked. But I like most of their albums.
I think they have a new one coming out.
I hope so, because that last one was garbage.
I heard it the other day, a new song of theirs. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
We're All You Need is the one that they had last time. It was
Yeah.
shitty. I only liked one song on that whole album, but I do like Above and Beyond. They have kind of a house sound, but they also have a trance kind of, and then they go to more lyrical sounds because a lot of their songs on Group Therapy has lyrics in it, so it's not so much of a trance house sound.
Yeah.
But I do like them. They're good. I wish I could see them in concert. There'd be
They
a
don't
band.
perform here very often either.
No,
I think
yeah.
they've performed at DC a few times. You can
Yeah,
catch them there.
but I've checked their tours and they're mostly overseas,
Yeah.
mostly in Europe. So, but I would like to see them one day. That would be on my bucket list of performers to see.
What's your favorite Above and Beyond song?
Probably Prelude and I have to think about that.
I'm surprised you didn't say the one that you always used to talk about all the time.
No, I don't like that song.
You don't like that song anymore?
Ever since I saw the music video, I don't like that song.
Not that one.
Which one?
Was it Black Room Boy?
Yeah.
You're
I
not into that one?
like that one, but it's
You're not into it anymore?
yeah. I listened to it recently, and it just doesn't hold up for me, I guess.
Not feeling that one.
But Prelude is good. I can listen to that one. That has no lyrics in it.
Yeah.
I can just listen to that one over and over. I studied to that one.
I guess I don't know what my favorite one of theirs is. You throw an Ocean Lab in there too, because that's their side project.
Yeah. I didn't really like any
Um,
Ocean Labs.
Guess I would say Sun and the Moon. That's probably my favorite.
Oh, that's on Group Therapy.
Yeah, I like that one from Group Therapy. That's my
Yeah.
favorite song of theirs. So
Okay.
good stuff. Above and Beyond.
That's it. That's mine. Above and Beyond. All right, Dad. Or sorry, Mr. Wolf.
Jack Wolf.
All right, my number one is going to be Miles Davis,
All right.
trumpet player.
What do you like about him?
He was a jazz player, played
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
trumpet, and the album what I like was called Bitches Brew, came out in 1970.
Bitches or witches?
Bitches Brew, Bitches, BITCE.
BITCH.
What's your favorite song?
The favorite song is going to be "So What." But he was a man beyond the future. He didn't hardly speak to nobody though. He was kept to himself quite a bit.
Oh, he was
He did.
jazz fusion. Wow.
So why do you think he kept himself?
That era, it was that being involved in jazz like that from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. He would speak to certain people like B.B. King and all the rest of them, but most of the time if you saw him inside a club or something, you just couldn't walk up to him and talk to him.
Oh yeah, most of those
kept
artists
to
back then
himself.
you really could. Most of the artists from back in the day didn't want to be bothered. Like they just didn't. They didn't like the Twitter, and they wouldn't be on Twitter and all that stuff nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, Miles Davis.
Miles Davis. Okay, so that's our list.
That's our list, guys.
Tell
tell
us
us-
what you thought about our list.
Who was your number one?
Yep.
Is there anybody on the list that you think we should have had on our list?
I'm sure that's going to be a lot of people saying, what the fuck is up with these lists?
Yeah, they don't have anybody on there worth watching. or
Where's
listening to.
Taylor Swift?
Ugh.
Where's Beyonce?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Where's...
Where's Hall and Oates?
Yeah, where is Hall & Oates on your list? You forgot to
There- I
mention it?
No, they were on my other list.
Oh, which one?
I
What was
thought
the
they
name
would
of it?
make your
My
list.
yacht rock
I
list.
thought they'd make your list, though.
Nah,
Oh.
I like them, but I
No,
felt
I'm
like there
not
were.
in love
I felt
with
like there were 10 other people that I could have put ahead of them
Okay.
for this.
Well.
They're not enough.
You didn't even make them an honorable mention.
Yeah, they're not enough to break that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Tough
they're
call.
good, but they're not that good.
What do you like better, though, Hall & Oates or Jay-Z?
Oh, Hall and Oates for sure.
Who do you think had more hits?
Hall and Oates.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jay-Z made like 2 albums his whole career.
If that.
Yeah, he had. I think I only know of the one hit that he had, and that was off of the Rush Hour album.
Oh, he had Big Pimpin'. Is that his?
Yeah, so 2 hits.
Yeah, that's about it.
2 hits that I know of.
And he did that Annie song. It's a hard knock life.
Was that a hit?
Or I don't know. I know it.
Anyway,
That's about it. That's all I know.
Well,
though.
thanks for listening to this, guys. We
Yep.
appreciate it.
That was our list. Let us know what you think. Tell us your favorites. Unless they suck, then don't tell us about them.
Well, how are they gonna know if it sucks if they don't tell us?
Well, if it's Jay-Z, don't tell us about it. Cause
If it's Jay-Z, if it's anybody that won a Grammy this year, don't tell us
if
about
it's Jay-Z,
it.
we're gonna tell you it sucks. If it's Beyonce, we're gonna tell you it
Anybody
sucks.
that performs on any of the award shows, don't tell us
If
about
it's Imagine Dragons, we're gonna tell you it's gonna suck.
Ugh.
Hey, that just gave me an idea for another list. Coming soon. Teaser.
What's the list?
Musical artists we don't like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We can do that.
I think we can do that. Although I don't know if Jack Wolf can do that because he's not much of a hater.
Hater on.
He loves everything.
Yeah, he loves everything.
Yeah.
He's a flower child.
What about Cradle of Filth? I bet he'd probably like that.
Like it? No, he'd put that on his hate.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, anyway, let us know what you think. Tell us about it.
Tell us
And
what
then-
you thought of this show.
Subscribe to the Jack Wolf Show channel. That's where you'll find List Off.
Which makes no sense, by the way.
I know it doesn't make sense because the Jack Wolf Show channel has no Jack Wolf shows on it yet.
Yeah.
But he's working on it. You're working on
Jack
it.
Wolf Show.
You're working on it, right?
Yeah, this is the Jack Wolf Show.
This isn't the Jack Wolf Show. This is List Off.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good night.
Oh, and don't forget to check out Hater Dave Sports Show, also on the Jack Wolf Show channel. So
There you
subscribe,
go.
subscribe,
Subscribe.
like, subscribe, hit the buttons. Then also turn on your notifications so you know when we post videos, which are just audio.
You're
Because
so demanding.
do what I say. And if you don't like the show, listen some more. Just hate listen.
Yeah, listen out of spite.
Yeah, listen out of spite. Just because you want to hear what dumb things we're going to say next. I don't care what the reason you watch or listen is. Just keep doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, you're very demanding.
Just keep doing it. We'll
All
see you
right.
next time.
Thanks for listening.